Well, hey, this is Tony Madsen. I'm out at the Rusty Coles Fieldhouse just after our big win over Fairfield for round 3 of the Alabama High School Athletic Association playoffs. We are headed to the semifinals. Your Billy Lankford Memorial Player of the Week for Fairfield was our Rocco Faiupu.
Thank you, Mr.
Extraordinaire, lineman extraordinaire. We gave him that for his defensive performance and his offensive performance. Of course, he's a starting offensive lineman for all 13 games this season. And now the last part of the season, he's been playing a lot of snaps on defenses as well. We came up with 8 tackles on the night, some of them very timely to stop some drives, and of course a dominant performance on offense again. Rocco Faiupu, congratulations. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Tony. Nice seeing you too.
Rocco, tell me just a little bit. It's your senior season. It's a very special season. Not many players get to partake in 14 games in their season year.
Oh, yeah. I think it's actually really, it makes my senior year a little bit more fun, having more than 10 games plus the Jamboree in one season and lasting all the way out till hopefully December 6th. But I think it's really fun and getting to know my teammates more and more and seeing them push through the adversity and all the playoffs and the playoffs that they've never seen before, and getting back at Hamley and then going to Pleasant Grove and then going to Fairfield. I think it's really fun. Yeah, especially as my senior year.
Well, let's talk just a little bit about this. Is your senior year, your 4th year. You showed up at St. Michael the same time Coach Rivers did.
Yeah, freshman year. Yes.
So you've seen the growth over the 4 years. It's been really rather amazing. Tell me just a little bit about, from a player's perspective, what you've seen over 4 years.
The first year I forget what the records were exactly, maybe 5-5. I thought it was a really good team with the
playing with your brother at your time, that Moy.
Yeah, Moy was there, and then the next year we went 5-5 again, I think so, and then that was the year Moy them graduated, the class of 22, mm-hmm. and then
6-5 last year.
Yeah, the 6-5 last year.
First playoff game.
First playoff, went up to Hanley. We got it handed to us, but it was a good experience. And then this year, I think we progressed a lot from the previous years, going 12-1, and then hopefully 13-1, and then 14-1. Yeah, so I think we've gotten way better than previous years. Yeah.
Of course, starting out the year as a offensive lineman, and then as the year progressed, we started putting a few more snaps on you on the defense until I think it was well over 100 snaps that you were in on Friday against Fairfield. Talk to me a little bit about your health and how your body's feeling as we're going through this. It's a long season.
Yeah. They try to save the offensive guys until the playoffs, to change them over and flip over on defense too, and play some snaps there. But I mean, it is hard, but I think you can, as long as you got the mental, you can push through. But it is physically demanding on you, so very tiring. And then, but I'd rather
recovery time. Does it add to the recovery time?
I don't know. It's
just sore on Saturdays.
Just a little bit sore, yeah.
Okay.
But I think other than that, it's I like it. So.
What about practicing defensive techniques and tackling and things such as that? You probably don't get a lot of time to do that. Does that come more in the off season, or just come naturally to you?
I think it's just more so naturally. But I mean, when we go in O versus D, we'll try to work both ways and get the drills going with the offensive guys that flip over to defense and give us some reps at it and just give us some shots to practice it. But other than that, the offensive guys that play over, they stay on offense most of the time. Yeah.
Now, your senior season, we're past Thanksgiving. We're still playing football. Puts a little pressure on you with your classes coming up. You got finals coming up in a couple weeks. Oh, yeah. You got practice here. Hopefully, we practice next week as well. Yeah. Any added pressure towards the end of your senior season here?
No, not really. I think classes are getting a little easier, but the exams, 13 days when we get back is, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to the exams, but other than that, there's no pressure.
Is it too early to talk about your plans for next year? Have you started looking at schools?
I really haven't decided yet what I want to do. Still looking to play football, maybe not. I haven't really felt what it is without football since I was maybe 3rd grade. So I haven't really felt the feeling that oh, I'm not playing football. I'm not going to practice, not going to games. So I'm going to wait till around January to make that decision if I want to keep going or if I want to just continue with whatever I'm doing at that time.
Have you had discussions with some college coaches or anything along those lines?
Not so far. I was talking to Coach Rivers about it and reaching out after the season to some of the coaches and seeing what interest they have. But I guess that'll determine if I want to play or not. So yeah.
Well, that's the big determining factor. You're going to have to want that. You're going to want to partake in that in order to dedicate to it.
Yeah.
Because it's a practice sport. It's going to be a time commitment, is it not?
It's demanding. Yeah.
Tell me a little about how's your brother Moy? How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing good. He's
Attending South Alabama?
No, he's just taking online classes at Coastal and just helping my dad out at our food truck. Yeah.
Let's mention the food truck and your dad's food truck. He has helped out with the players with a couple of pregame meals.
Yeah, pregame.
They all seem to actually love them. And what's the name of the food truck?
Well, I made barbecue. It's off of Nichols Avenue down in Fairhope. I don't know exactly where it is, but yeah, he's inside the VFW in Fairhope, and people seem to enjoy it. Yeah, and I think he's going to start the Scholars Award or something. He's going to be the sponsor for that, so for the school. So it'd be pretty cool.
Now you have a brother Abraham. He's a freshman this year as well.
Yes, sir.
Now he at 8th grade he played a little bit at quarterback and a little wide receiver. Is that right?
Yes, sir. A little bit quarterback and wide receiver and some defense.
Now this year I didn't see him out on the field very often. He had
an injury like the first week of football in the summer. Just not paying attention, and just that's kind of what you get for not having the right attention. And then he got hurt in the weight room. So
got hurt in the weight room, and he's had to recover most of the season.
He just has to recover and see how he feels next year. Yeah.
Did you got wide receiver in his blood?
More of maybe safety or corner. Maybe.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Moy, he was the kind of our jackknife. He took care of everything, or handyman, I guess. He took care of all different positions, and he could catch it just about anywhere on the field when we wanted him to. He was a fantastic young player.
Oh, yeah.
That was good to remember. Class of 2022. Do you have other siblings in the Catholic school systems at all, or
No. They're all. I got two siblings, and then that are out of school, and then I got two little sisters that are they're in Fairhope. So
Fairhope? Okay.
So
And your mother is Raquel,
yes, sir.
correct?
Yes,
How is she?
She's doing good. She it's kind of hard for her as a military mom to do things, but she's doing well.
Keeps her busy.
Oh yeah.
Both of those, both the military and the motherhood.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's great to hear. And again, this is Rocco Faiupu, your Billy Lankford Memorial Player of the Game. He's going to keep us playing into December, we hope, as we travel to Jackson for the semifinals. You can listen to it here on the Wild Cardinal Network. Give me one time, Rocco. St. Michael defend us.
St. Michael defend us.
Thank you very much, sir. Good luck and safe play.
Thank you.